Nigeria with a legacy of excellence and a vision for nurturing future leaders. Bayes University is in a league of its own. We're all about our people, processes, and technology.
Bayes is one of the highly rated universities in Nigeria in terms of product quality standards.
We don't just produce graduates, but groom people into employers of labor.
And it has made us understand that learning is all about three things. We learn, we unlearn, and we relearn.
Bayes University Hospital offers a range of specialized services equipped with the latest technology, manned by a team of trusted professionals. And now, our vision extends beyond our walls with the Baba Ahmed University in Kano following our lead. Join us at Bayes University and invest in your future today.
Bayes University is the institution that you will get the best value for money education in Nigeria.
Bayes University. Learn to live.
Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global Television, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. I am Anthony Momodu. President Bola Tinubu has directed that all civil servants drawing salaries from the government after relocating abroad should be made to refund their money. The president also directed that the supervisors and department of heads of the corporates must also be punished for aiding and abating the fraud under their watch. Tinubu gave the directive at the award night organized by the Office of the Head of Civil Service of the Federation to commemorate the 2024 Civil Service Week. The event was also to honor some outstanding civil servants in core ministries. About 50 members of the House of Representatives spread across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country under the aegis of the concerned federal lawmakers for peace and security in the southeast have appealed to President Bola Tinubu to invoke Section 174 of the Constitution of Nigeria 1999 as amended and Section 107 subsection 1 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015 to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from the custody of the Department of State Services. The lawmakers elected on the platform of different political parties in a letter addressed to President Tinubu dated June 19, 2024, urged the first citizen to commence a peace move to address the insecurity challenges in the southeast. Kano State Judicial Service Commission has taken disciplinary actions against 4 magistrates and 1 court registrar over misdemeanors. The decision to sanction the judicial officers was reportedly taken at the State Judicial Service Commission during its 72nd meeting held on the 11th of June 2024. Similarly, the Commission also at its 73rd meeting held on 20th June 2024 deliberated on the petitions received against Chief Magistrate Court 16-manned by Tijani Sali. The Commission said it viewed the actions of the Chief Magistrate to amount to serious misconduct and judicial recklessness and unanimously took the decision to recall Tijani Sali Mijiba from judicial duties for a period of 1 year effective immediately. In a related development, the police command in Kano says it has deployed additional armed security personnel to the 2 places housing the contending emirs in the metropolitan local government areas of Kano. The outgoing Commissioner of Police, AIG Useni Gumel, said equipped and armed personnel have been deployed to handle any unforeseen circumstances around the identified areas. He noted that the deployment aims to prevent security threats and maintain a peaceful atmosphere pending the outcome of the Emirship tussle. Chairman of the Forum of Health Commissioners of Nigeria, Oyebanji Filani, has said that 22 states have received test kits and other materials from the federal government following the recent cholera outbreak in some part of the country. Reports say, however, that Lagos State has recorded 500 suspected cholera cases as the government scrambles to contain its spread. The Federal Road Safety Corps has clarified that it does not intend to abolish patrol points in Abia, Imo, Ebonyi, and Enugu states. The announcement was made in a statement by the FISC Public Education Officer Olusegun Ogungbemide to address reports in circulation suggesting the Corps had initiated moves to remove the patrol points. The Nigerian Air Force has said its operatives destroyed 13 illegal refining sites and 7 Cotonou boats during an operation in Rivers State. Director of Public Relations and Information, Nigerian Air Force Air Vice Marshal Edward Gamblet, stated that the Air Force also said J-5 buses attempting to siphon suspected crude oil products from surface tanks were dispersed. The organized labor has urged President Bola Tinubu to consider consulting and reaching an agreement with its leadership before transmitting the proposed bill on the new minimum wage to the National Assembly. This is as the union admitted that their much anticipated meeting of the National Executive Committee with about 300 labor leaders scheduled to be in attendance is being stalled by President Tinubu's delay in forwarding the bill. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development Festus Keyamo has said the issue of extortion of passengers by officials of government agencies at the nation's airport is beyond the ministry's control. Keyamo, who stated this in a post on X, however, said the Aviation Ministry was working with other ministers responsible for the affected agencies to find a lasting solution to the problem. The minister's statement came in response to numerous complaints by travelers over alleged extortion by officials at the airport. Lagos State government has issued a 14-day removal notice to owners of buildings and structures at the Sangotedo area of Lekki and Okota Isolo areas of the state, which were built on drainage channels. Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources Tokunbo Wahab said this after an inspection tour to various contravention sites, and ongoing drainage enforcement projects in Agro Palace Way, Isolo, Sangotedo, Ileki, and Ikoyi areas of the state. The police in Rivers has called on the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees to suspend its planned protest over the closure of 23 local government council secretariats, citing credible intelligence reports of potential hijacking by hoodlums. This is contained in a statement issued by SP Grace Irinji Koko, the Command Public Relations Officer in Port Harcourt. You're watching Midday News coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on Star Times Channel 276. Can you follow us on all social media platforms using @Global TV and other handles now showing on your screen. When Midday News returns, the federal government reportedly spends $15 billion on debt servicing in 5 years. These and other stories coming right after this break. Do stay with us.
For an insightful idea that takes the center stage and the conversation that gets beyond the headlines, to explore the lasting impact of political decisions, Big Talk got you covered. From policy debates to geopolitical insights, from thought-provoking discussions to actionable insight.
What is the real responsibility of government?
Big Talk delves deep into the heart of the matter. Join us weekdays on global televisions from 6:30 p.m. for a reverting journey into the heart of politics, where we dissect issues shaping our society.
Are you ready to be entertained like never before? Get ready to dive into the latest and greatest entertainment news in lifestyle, music, movies, birthday celebration, and so much more, all on Entertainment Circle on Global Television. From the hottest red carpet event to exclusive interviews with your favorite stars, we've got you covered. Stay up to date with the latest trends and news from the entertainment world, all in one place. Tune in every Saturday by 1 p.m. with Chong Annabelle Joseph on Global Television.
Is the desk on Global Television?
Nigeria, come join.
Welcome back from the break. This is Global Television bringing you live broadcasts of Midday News. Thank you for staying with us. On the foreign scene, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant has headed to Washington to discuss the next phase of the Gaza war and escalating hostilities on the border with Lebanon, where exchange of fire with Hezbollah have stoked fears of wider conflict. Meanwhile, Israeli fighter jets have targeted a place very close to the gates of the United Nations Relief and Workers Agency's main headquarters in Gaza City. Earlier in the war, the Israeli military stormed these headquarters, even setting the building on fire. After Israeli forces withdrew, the building was turned into an aid warehouse where families used to wait for long hours in order to get parcels of food. Minister of Solid Minerals Development Dele Alake has commended President Bola Tinubu for backing reforms in the solid minerals sector. He assured that the National Gold Purchase Program would enhance the country's reserves and strengthen the value of the naira. During the presentation of the latest gold bar sourced from artisanal and small-scale gold miners refined by an agency under the ministry called the Solid Minerals Development Fund, Alake highlighted that the refined gold would be sold to the Central Bank of Nigeria to boost our foreign reserves. Latest data from the Central Bank of Nigeria says the federal government has spent a total of $15.55 billion on debt servicing between 2019 and 2024. In 2019, Nigeria paid $588.33 million in debt service between January and May, while the payment for 2020 was $5.40 billion. The debt service payment continued to rise in subsequent years, with $2.02 billion paid in 2021 and $2.34 billion in 2022. and $3.43 billion in 2023. The Apex Bank data shows that between January and May 2024, the country has paid $2.18 billion in debt service. Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Mili Kyari, says 2.2 billion standard cubic feet of gas will be delivered into national gas network as the Obiefu Oberukom Oben, also called OB3, gas pipeline project nears completion. Kyari spoke during an inspection tour of the OB3 pipeline River Niger Delta crossing operation at Abo, Delta State, while expressing delight at the adoption of the innovative technologies, signaling the imminent completion of the project. And running to the world of sport, World Boxing Championship Intercontinental Champion Oluwafemi Oyeleye has secured a knockout win as he returned to the ring on Saturday against Spanish boxer Leonardo Di Stefano in the super welterweight clash at the 23,000 arena in the United States. The Nigerian-born boxer delivered a stunning performance, knocking out Di Stefano with a sharp hook in the fourth round. This victory improves Oyeleye's record to an impressive 16 knockout, with 10 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He also handed his opponent his fourth loss of 16 and his third knockout defeat. That's it on Midday News, and it came to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja, when Star Times, channel 276. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms using @Global TVNG and other handles now showing on your screen. I am Anthony Momodu, saying thank you for watching.